Roadshow podcast, take one. What it do, baby? It's your boy JB, and you are tuned in to the newest, hottest, freshest sports talk podcast show in the nation.
Yes, sir.
Sports Talking with JB. Hey, man, we out here Labor Day weekend. Officially, week 1 of college football, September the 3rd. We live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, about a mile away from the stadium, Bryant-Denny State, where it's going down tonight, 6:30 p.m. The tidal wave begins. Redemption season begins. We rolling tide against the Utah State Aggies tonight. We on church ground, so we gonna keep it clean. But y'all know we gonna open up a can tonight. Y'all know this. And I got my podcast partner, DJ C-Way, with me right here, right next to me. Talk to him, C-Way.
What's going on, world? What's going on?
Hey.
Where we live and direct. And as promised, we got some content for you. We got some updates for you.
We got it all.
We got it all. Right now, Texas A&M is up against Sam Houston, and the game is delayed at 17-0. Oh, number 13. I smell an upset coming soon.
Upset alert.
North Carolina State, with 9 seconds left, is up by 1 point.
What? Uh-oh, hold on.
1 point against East Carolina with 9 seconds left. With 9 seconds left.
Well, who you think gonna win?
North Carolina State, they pulled it off.
They pulled it off.
They pulled it off.
That's live right there, breaking news. 21-20. They pulled it off, man.
They pulled it off. I told you, this is a year of upsets this year. And y'all these teams got a barbecue a meal due, as promised, you know. 1 point, they won't be making the college football this year, playoff this year.
and speaking of playoffs, we had some breaking news yesterday, man. We had somebody, I don't know who did it, they got this 12-team playoff, man. See, where I know me and you texted about it yesterday. We was kind of pissed off about it. See, wait, tell the people why we don't need no 12-team playoffs.
For one, we don't need a 12-team playoff because you're risking players or getting more injuries.
That's one.
The kids are not really getting paid. The NIL deals, it's good to a certain degree, but it is a way for these playoff people to get greedy.
Yep.
For entertainment. I'll put it like this. The committee has got it right since they done had the playoff. The 4 best teams each year have been in the playoff. And even when Alabama have not made it that 1 year, and even when we didn't win the championship those years, the best team won the championship on that night.
Exactly. And for 2, let me tell you, let me add my piggyback on you real quick, DJ.
Okay.
Piggyback on what you
All
said.
right, what's going on? How y'all doing? We good?
We don't
All
need
right.
all that because all they gonna do, they just trying to make it hard enough for Bama to get through the play. They want to add one more game to try to see if we gonna get somebody else injured before we get to the playoff. Just like last year, if Mitchell wouldn't have went down, if Williams wouldn't have went down, we was gonna slaughter Georgia. Y'all know that.
Yep.
Because tell them we slaughtered Georgia in Atlanta.
We did. And all this playoff action is going to be, you're going to have a 9-3 Alabama team that will go to the playoff and still win the national championship. And all y'all non-Bama fans going to say is, they just got to find a way to get Alabama in the national championship. They just got to find a way to help Alabama out. We don't need y'all.
We don't need no help. I'm going to tell you this right here. Y'all want, 12 teams. Y'all want 12 teams. 6 of them going to be from the SEC. How about that? 6 of them going to be from the SEC.
Yep.
Because what I saw, C-Way, I don't know if you saw it, they're going to have 6 teams who win their conference in and 6 at large. So you're going to have an SEC champion and about 5 at-large SECs up in there.
Yep. and so what's going to happen is, even though I don't catch them up for Texas A&M,
right?
But Texas A&M that year lost only 1 or 2 games. They was like they finished number 6 or 7.
When with this?
A couple years ago when they didn't make the playoff when Alabama won. We won
2.
the champ. 2.
Yeah.
They was like number 6, or number 5 or number 6, and they barely missed the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
And they was upset that they was out on the outside looking in.
And then something else about
And they was mad because that's when Jimbo started his methods. He was mad at Ohio State. You got the fact? They was mad at Ohio State.
Yeah, that's right. Because they shouldn't have got in.
Yeah.
But look, let me tell you this though. It's gonna be a lot of these one-loss teams. It's gonna be a big argument.
Yeah.
Because you got 12 teams. You probably have, I say, 3 undefeated. So
Yeah.
you'll have 3 undefeated. Most of the time you have about 3 or 4 undefeated.
Yeah.
Then you'll have your conference champions. Now when you get down there to them at-larges, you have a lot of 2-loss teams. How y'all gonna determine that? What y'all gonna do? Play paper, rock, scissors? You gonna flip coins?
Yeah.
How you gonna decide between a 2-loss, let's say, a 2-loss Georgia and a 2-loss Ole Miss, and they ain't played each other in the regular season, but both of them got 2 losses? How you gonna decide who get that last spot if it is a last spot for another SEC?
Yep. So I'm pretty sure that a SEC team gonna automatically gonna get that big because of the strength of schedule.
Right.
Now you got to look at who those other 2 lost teams lost to. Then you got to look at who they played against.
Right.
And then you create more of a hassle. You'll create more of an argument. And most of all, you add in all these extra games. So with 12 teams, you're looking at another possible. You're looking at a possible
About
6 games.
6 more games.
You adding 6 more games into the loop just for money and entertainment.
They greedy, man.
Because they greedy. So now you don't went from a possible 15. Because Alabama, we go undefeated this year. We'll be 15-0.
Right.
So now
You want it to be 16-0. That's what you want.
So now Alabama will have to be win another game.
Well,
That'll be 16-0. You looking at a team possibly being 17, 18-0.
man, they trying to do an NFL season. Now you see that they added the NFL week. So NFL playing 17. They got 18 weeks in the NFL.
Yeah.
17 games because they got bye week. Now college football got 1 bye week.
Yeah.
So what y'all gonna do? Expand it on out? Y'all gonna y'all gonna start the season early. So they gonna have to do something because you cannot play all up throughout. Championship is what, like the 2nd week of January, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what y'all gonna extend it 1 more week, or y'all gonna start the season in August? Cause they already got week 0.
Yeah.
The week 0 was last week. We had 11 games, and none of them games really made no sense.
It didn't make any
It
sense.
ain't made no sense. Why would you play 11 games in a college football week anyway? But we ain't gonna talk about week 0. So I would have went 8. What you think? 18?
If you're gonna do anything, I'd say 8 at the most.
Yeah.
8 at the most. I like it like it is, because like you said now, because you still don't want to risk players getting hurt.
Never want to do that.
You don't want to do that. It's like J-Mo got hurt his first play of the national championship.
Yep. And that changed the whole game.
And it changed the whole game.
Matter of fact, he had caught like 2 or 3 balls on that drive,
Yeah.
and then he went down. We going down the field. Man, the game was finna be over in the first half. I don't care what nobody say. They had no answer for Jameson Williams. Mitchell was already down. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna talk about that. Like I say, every show this season, I'm gonna congratulate the Georgia Bulldogs. Because I don't want y'all saying I'm a hater. I don't want y'all saying I'm this. I'm just speaking the facts. Y'all saw what happened when we was at full strength in Atlanta.
Full strength.
But the injuries happen. We can't control it. So if it's beyond our control, we just gotta roll with it. So Georgia, y'all the champions. I'm gonna congratulate y'all every show this season. See, wait, I got a question for you. Who is your dog horse team to make the playoff this year? Cause I know we did our playoff prediction. You had who you had for your top 4? I forgot.
I had Alabama number 1,
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State at number 2,
Right.
and I had
You had
USC at number 3 and Clemson at number 4.
Yeah, and I had Bama, Ohio State, Clemson, and Utah. So if you had to replace a team, it don't matter who would be the replacement. Not who the team that would be replaced, but who would be the other team that could make the playoff?
I could say Notre Dame.
Okay.
I don't care too much for Notre Dame, but if Notre Dame can get an upset today in Columbia and win out, even if they lose 1 game, they in the playoff.
Yeah, because they've been to beat the number 2 team in the country.
On the game, this will be a good morale booster for them. So the only 2 other teams that will give Notre Dame a good game will be USC or Clemson.
And on top of that, let's say they beat Ohio State. Let's say they do the upset, they beat Ohio State, right? Okay. And they lose to Clemson and they beat USC. I think they'll get in.
They'll get in.
They'll get in. But you can't lose 2. You can't lose to Ohio State and lose to Clemson or USC. You're not going to get in with 2 losses, especially Notre Dame.
Yeah, so we're going to go over Notre Dame's schedule to see why they could be.
All right, see, we're going to run down Notre Dame's schedule. Go ahead.
So they got Ohio State today.
Okay.
So if they get a good upset today, they got Marshall next week.
Right.
Then week 3, they got California. Then North Carolina, who will find a way to lose. Then they got BYU, Stanford, UNLV, Syracuse. Then they come back and play a good Clemson team. And then they got Navy, Notre Dame, and USC.
Boston College.
And Boston College, then USC.
Then USC.
So Notre Dame really.
They got three
So
tough games.
And I don't want to give Notre Dame credit, but what I can say about Notre Dame, why they could be a playoff team, you got Notre Dame on, and you on the road against Ohio State.
Right.
That's a good and impressive win. Then BYU for now is number 25.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Clemson, who's at number 4. Then you got USC, who's right now
at 14.
At 14. So we got to give the Notre Dame Fighting Irish a little credit right now. So if they lose, at least go undefeated or lose 1 game, Notre Dame should make the playoff based off right now their strength of schedule. But we know that the numbers are bound to change here and there.
Right.
Some for the good, some gonna be for the worse. But right now, Notre Dame's strength of schedule, really, they have a give credit where credit due. They playing, they taking a chance and playing some good teams, and one of them is on the road for the first game. So really, congratulations to the new coach they have. I'm actually pulling for Notre Dame. I'm letting you know now.
I'm gonna tell you this, Steve. We talking a lot about this right now, but it can all be if they lose tonight,
Yeah.
and they don't run the table, ain't no way they get in.
No.
So we could be talking about this for nothing.
Yeah.
But I mean, all of this, nobody's played yet. Nobody really. Okay, we got Bama, Ohio State playing. Georgia, they playing. Has that game started? Look that game up.
Yes.
I think
they have kicked off,
Okay.
but I don't know if anyone scored.
now
yet.
if they lose to Oregon, they ain't getting in.
Man, I don't.
Georgia can't lose a game. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Georgia cannot lose a game unless they lose today and then they win out and win the SEC. That's about the only way they're gonna get in. Georgia not getting in with no 2 losses. What's the score?
Right now, 7-0.
Georgia.
And Oregon got the ball.
What Bo Nick doing? I wanna see.
Let's go over Bo Nick's stats.
What he got? What he got so far?
Bo Nix is right now. Bo Nix is 5 for 7 for 33 yards.
Okay, so
it's still the same Bo Nix. It's just on a different side of the map. Those will still be his same numbers if he was at Auburn. So people, Bo Nix gonna go take his talent over there. Let's look at his rushing yards. I just want to know if he got rushing yards so we can be fair for Bo.
Okay.
Right now,
What he got?
Bo Nix look like a 1 run. Probably like us a 1 fluke run for 6 yards.
And look, hold on, you missed a stat. Look past that right there. Look at the end right there. What that say?
Bo Nix have already threw an interception.
Start the game over the interception. Start the game over the interception.
So right now, it's still the same Bo Nix on a different side of the map. And now his stats went from 5 for 8 for 33 yards. Bo,
He ain't it.
he ain't it.
He ain't it.
Bo Nix
Ain't.
ain't it. So now JB, I'm about to ask you the same question you just asked me for the sports world to know. If you had a dark horse team to replace anybody, who would it be? And for y'all to know who Notre Dame will replace, if they was since they my dark horse team, they will replace USC.
Okay.
They the team that will really replace USC. And the only reason I got USC, y'all, making the playoff because of Lincoln Riley and Caleb Williams.
Okay.
You know, because Caleb Williams, he balled last year.
He did.
He balled last year, and he's going to an easier conference. And really, USC got some good receivers, probably with a better fast-paced offense.
Right.
That's the reason why I got USC making the playoff. So who is your dark horse team, JB?
I was gonna say Michigan, but they gonna lose to Ohio. Now if they beat Ohio State, all bets are off. All bets are off. Cause they could take their spot.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Ohio State cannot lose that game.
I know. I was gonna say Michigan.
Okay.
But what happened last year? They beat Ohio State, and they still ain't do nothing.
They won that conference championship. Then they got destroyed. Hutchinson, you call Hutchinson up there to playoff. You got him as a Heisman, and he got drugged. He got bulldogged by them Georgia Bulldogs. They bulldogged him. They just demolished him.
Beat the brakes
He
off.
wasn't even much in the picture. Hey, but at least we can say Bryce had a decent game until he threw the last few interceptions trying to
Trying to
stand
come
up
back.
play.
Yep.
Well, Anderson's still a big boy with them boys. So, John, mark my words. Harbaugh is going back to the same Harbaugh that Michigan love, who they want to get rid of. And I hope that they finally get rid of him. I'm ready for him to be singing the blues.
They might have 2 losses. See, wait. Hold on. I know I'm gonna answer your question, but I think Bo Nick threw another pick. If I'm not mistaken. Hold on. If I'm not mistaken, put it up on your phone. I think he threw another pick because it looked like Georgia about to score. That might be the same pick.
That's the same pick.
Okay,
that's the same pick, y'all.
Okay,
That's
okay.
Georgia
My bad.
is about to score again.
My bad.
Oh.
Now we can't sleep on Oklahoma because they can win their conference too.
And still.
They can win their conference and sneak in too because it happens like that sometimes.
But another dark horse team, I got 2 dark hands. It could be them Texas Longhorns. Because
They got to beat us though.
They got to beat. Well, but if they win out their conference.
If.
Well,
That's a big old if.
That's a big if. And just so you know, we want all the smoke this year.
We ain't ducking nobody.
I'm not ducking nobody.
We ain't ducking and dodging and none of that.
And if anybody got any questions or concerns concerning anything that we say, you can hit us up and we can discuss it like me.
Oh yeah. Y'all know how to follow us at Sports Talk JB on Twitter. Follow my partner at DJ Seaway1. Follow me at young_ENT_.
And so let's talk about Bennett stats. Stinson. So right now, Bennett is 7 for 9 for 66 yards and 1 yard, and 1 run for 7 yards. So once again, Bennett has started the year off pretty strong against this weak Oregon defense. I'm just gonna be real.
We just being 100 with you.
I'm just
Hey,
being
that's all.
100.
That's all. Now, see, wait. I know we didn't talk a lot about the top 10. I know A&M is up there now. A&M is number 6. But I believe they placed them at number 6 off of expectation.
Yes.
Because they haven't proved to be number 6. But I do hope. This is what I do hope. I hope they are undefeated by October the 8th. I hope they're undefeated by October 8th. Because that game right there, and you already know, we done circled that on the calendar. We circled that on the calendar when Jimbo went on his little rant.
Yep.
And all Saban did was tell the truth.
That's it.
That's all he did say the truth. What did he say wrong?
Yeah.
What did Saban say wrong, Seaway?
I don't think he said anything wrong. The only thing that he maybe would have said wrong, but he called out names. But the media been waiting for him to slip up. If the shoe fits, wear it.
That's all you gotta
Now,
do.
I respect what Coach Prime did, because he want to be called coach, because he deserves that for what he done.
Yeah, he been coach.
But Coach Prime said him and Nick don't have no beef. They talked it out like men, and he ain't still running his mouth. Jimbo Fisher a week later said there ain't no beef between him and Nick Saban. What you still running your mouth for?
That's all I want to know.
And-
Why is he still talking about it?
And y'all didn't. And Texas A&M, if anything, they should be at number 8 or number 10. They haven't done anything
They
to
ain't
be.
done nothing.
Number
Nothing.
6.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
So we gonna see because I just hope they win. I hope they keep winning until they get to October 8th so we can put foots in them. That's all I want.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We ain't worried about them. All I just want to do, y'all just win. Y'all just got to make sure y'all win. I want y'all to be undefeated so we can take y'all hard.
And while we still talking about the playoffs, did you see Desmond Howard bracket for the Final Four? Desmond Howard had Baylor. He had NC State on there too then.
Hold on.
He had NC State, Baylor.
We finna
Pull him up.
We
Pull
finna
him
pull it
up.
up.
Pull up that garbage.
So I told you,
I forgot to talk about that on Wednesday.
I told you we
We're not ducking and dodging.
We ain't ducking and dodging.
Cause we got to pull them up, man. When you spew the blasphemous statements and the ridiculous stuff that come, especially on Twitter, cause Twitter is like, it's open season. You can say anything you want behind the keyboard, behind your phone. But you get on TV like Dan Howard did, and put that trash on there that you find and see. Wait,
No, I'm still looking.
hold on, cause I'm gonna find it for
I
you.
know you sent it to me.
Yeah, I sent it to you, but I'm gonna find it for you because we gotta talk about this real quick. Because ain't no way. All right, wait yet. Y'all bear with us real quick, cause we gonna find it. And I forgot to talk about it. See, wait, I can't find it. I don't know. I know I sent it to you, right?
You did.
I know I sent it to you.
I'm going to go back to my message.
Yeah, just go back to it. Cause I think it was a link. See, wait.
That's why I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's a link. We about to pull it up right quick. But I know y'all done seen it. If y'all watching the list, y'all done seen it. But I just want to talk about it real quick. SEC. That ain't it. Nope. Arkansas playing Cincinnati by the way. That's a good game too. I can't find the link. Don't tell me they deleted it. It should have never been posted anyway.
It shouldn't.
But y'all gonna see it. When we find it. Did you find it? Still ain't.
Still ain't fine. I got it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
He had Texas A&M playing Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, y'all. Pittsburgh.
And who we had on the other side?
Baylor in Michigan. And the only reason I would give him Michigan because he went to Michigan.
Yeah, I give him that.
I can somewhat give Pittsburgh. Baylor.
No, we can't give him Pittsburgh.
I can't give him Pittsburgh. Well, Pittsburgh, I'm not giving you Baylor. I'm not giving you Pittsburgh. I can't do it. Pittsburgh, when have they even won that conference? What is Pittsburgh? Only thing they did was had a quarterback that had a fluke year and went to the Heisman, which really he should not even been up there.
They know that.
And then he gonna do that fake slide and score. That should have been a freaking flip penalty. And now he finna go over there and give Mike Tomlin a heart attack because he can't throw. But Texas A&M, and they got for him to have Texas A&M.
You know what they're saying. You know what they're saying, right? You and I both know what they're saying.
That is saying that he has no respect for the Alabama Crimson Tide. He is saying that he ain't got no respect for the GOAT, Nick Saban. But all that is putting fuel in our tank.
But I will tell you this.
And we finna crank it up.
We finna crank it up.
Oh, we finna crank it up.
And I don't see a way, if we beat A&M, and that's their only loss, right?
Yes.
How can they get in if we win the SEC?
They better pray to the college football gods. They gotta pray for the college football that only way they can get in. Clemson gonna have to lose 2 games.
Right.
Ohio State gonna have to probably be a 1 or 2 loss team. And Notre Dame, I don't see it happening.
They're gonna have to lose 2 and a Pac-12.
And a Pac-12. So it's a lot that's going to happen in this SEC. So for Texas A&M, I'm sorry, Jimmy boy. If y'all don't beat us, it's just like Boys to Men for y'all. It is end of the road.
And when y'all come to T-Town, like I said, I'm hyping this game up because the media done hyped it up.
Yep.
Why can't we? I'm the media. We the media. Look at these shirts. We the media too. So we gonna hype it up.
And
October the 8th. And once again, I'm gonna do this every week. Commissioner Greg Sankey, I'm looking you in your eyes. Commissioner Greg Sankey, please, go to whoever you got to go to. Make that game October the 8th. A night game, 7 o'clock, preferably a 7 o'clock kickoff. So we can have that same energy they had last year when we had to go up to College Station.
Yes.
We need the light show.
We want the light show.
This the rematch, Craig. Y'all already know.
No.
Give us what we want. Greg Sankey, you're a good man. I'm sure you're a good man. You got a good heart. Shouts out to who had showed us some love. I'm trying to think who that was that showed us some love. But Greg Byrne, athletic director at Alabama. Shout out to Greg Byrne. I hope to see him today. Get a picture with him. So, holla at Greg Sankey and see if we can make that thing happen. Cause we need the night game. See why you got breaking news?
I got breaking news. The Georgia Bulldogs is up 14-0.
How much time?
And it's going into the second quarter. Stetson Bennett has ran for a touchdown. So once again, he is out playing. Bo ain't it Knicks.
I ain't had no doubt Georgia will win this game. It may still be close, but it look like it's gonna be a blowout. Oregon's supposed to have that offense. Where that offense at? Bo Nix, this ain't hot. I'm telling you, I told you, he gonna go out there playing backyard football, and you can't do that against Georgia.
You
can't.
You can't do it against Georgia. All that backyard, that circling around the block, ring around the rosy, duck, goose type of football you doing, that sandlot type of football, it ain't gonna work on no real defense when they ready to put something on you. They ready to put something on you because you done went over there, you done hightailed over there, you done ran one program, you done ran quarterbacks away because they giving the position to you. You done let Malik Willis. Then they got the four-star quarterback that's playing at Alabama State now. Auburn has lost good quarterbacks
Because of him
with his sandlot football, ring around the rose, duck, goose type of football.
But I'm gonna tell you something else though. I'm gonna tell you that's a lot of that was politics. A lot of that was his daddy, alumni.
His daddy wasn't that good. He had Frank Sanders to throw the ball to. I could have threw the ball to Frank Sanders.
Exactly. But you know a lot of that Auburn is politics, is boosters.
Yeah.
And so Bo Nix, he got babied his whole time at Auburn. Yeah. But now he over there at Oregon. He got his old offensive coordinator over there, and they still not doing that. But it's early, like I say.
We got some breaking news.
You got some more breaking news?
Yes, sir.
What we got?
Right now, Arkansas is up 7-0 against Cincy, and Cincinnati is running the ball. Going down, marching the ball downfield. So
okay.
So right now, Arkansas is in a dogfight.
Okay. Yes, sir. So we got it going on. 6:30 game. We still got time right now as we speak. It's about to be 3:30, so we about 3 hours before kickoff, man, for the Roadshow podcast. We up here at the church, man, at St. Paul United Methodist Church, off of Bryan Denny Stadium. This is gonna be the permanent spot for the season right here, and it's really going down, man. We got we gonna head up to the tailgate in a little bit.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna let us take all this stuff up there, so that's why I popped the trunk and came out here by the church. So see you wait.
Yes, sir.
Before we get up over here, you got anything to say? Because I know we got a big show coming up this Wednesday, and I know you want to call out somebody.
I'm calling out Maine. Maine, you better do your homework.
And he actually here.
You better stretch. You better go get you a massage, do whatever you need to do. Go to the chiropractor because I'm going to. What I'm going to do to you Wednesday, it ain't even legal.
Y'all don't want to miss Wednesday show. We going to talk NFL on Wednesday. But we going to talk about these games too. We going to talk about, our experiences today. We're going to have a lot of pictures, so make sure y'all follow us on Twitter, at SportTalkJB. We're going to post some footage on YouTube too, because we got to get that YouTube crumb back up. I'm getting the YouTube crumb back up. This right here is just off the real. We didn't even plan the show. I just brought the equipment. It's a nice day. We got a nice spot. So this right here, next time I come, I'm going to set it up for real. But right now, man, we about to get ready to go walk. C-Way got to get him an Alabama shirt or something like jersey or something like that. We got to get Maine out the car. I think he's taking a nap.
And hopefully get him a hat.
And get him a hat because he's looking nappy the fool right now.
Now, shouts out to everybody. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the Andalusia Bulldogs who won 40 food to nothing last night. shout out to Coach Nico Johnson. Even though he going to the Texas Longhorns, we still gonna shout you out because you still a tight end home.
Exactly. And we gonna put foots in y'all next week. So, with all that being said, man, we gonna get with y'all Wednesday night for episode 2 of season 3.
Oh.
Sport Talk. JB, got something else?
Yes. And like always, as promised, and shout out to all the HBCUs. Shout out to Coach Prime today. I hope y'all go put some foot in somebody today. And shout out to Eddie George and all the HBCUs today. We're going to shout y'all out. We showed y'all, as promised, we're going to shout y'all out every episode.
And even though A&M lost 59 to nothing to UAB, shouts out to y'all too.
Shout
Y'all
out.
got to do better, man. Y'all can't go to Mad City Classic with that right there, with that bull jive. Don't
No.
come to the Classic, because State going to put foots in you.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. Shouts out to the Gump too. All right, man, we going to get up out of here. This is JB and DJ Seaway signing off. We going to holler at y'all Tuesday, man. Hey, it going down.
And we getting ready to start the tidal wave.
Yes, sir. It's your boy JB, and we out.